It's Thursday, November 20th, just following up on the SPY. I discussed how I bought some puts over here on this red bar as we were getting the two up, two down, anticipating the lows of the day would be taken out. I scaled out and set up an overage trade. I had a target down to this lower blue line, which it's reaching right now towards the end of the session. And, you can see here that on the daily chart, this was my big picture target down to these lows, and it's taking out here right near the close. So it's possible, we slice right through it, and with that big red bar, you kind of expect a little follow through tomorrow, but it's also possible that in some kind of fashion, we are taking out these stops down here, and eventually it could be a reversal back up. I mean, we're going to have to see a lot of constructive price action for that to happen, but you got to realize after hitting this target, we have to now watch closely what develops. Do we follow through to some of this target down here, or is it just kind of an inflection point, in an overall higher highs, lower lows that starts up? But it's not like I'm looking to buy, tomorrow. We're going to have to see all kinds of interesting price action develop down here to start reversing up. But it is possible that this was, a major target, and we'll have to see what happens from here. So I just wanted to exit this trade. Again, I bought these the 665 puts at 870. I scaled that at 970 to set up an overage trade, and I just exited the rest at those lows at 1244. They're at 1214 right now. So, at the end of the day, I wanted to exit these 665 puts. Good trade. Again, I described in early videos how early on we gapped up big, and there was no way to really know as we started building momentum down here that it was going to, be such a failure day. But once we crossed the halfway point of the prior day in this rectangle, I described how you could use shorter term time frames to maybe attempt a trade to take out the lows of the previous session. Once it did that and we established the downside price action, to me, waiting for patience for that next push down, and that's what I bought the puts in here, was a high probability way to take out the lows of the day. And again, I'm not surprised if you wanted to be aggressive and hold on that it then reached the secondary blue line, which was our big picture target in play down here. So we're going to close the session down here. We'll have to see how things go on Friday to end the week. We can certainly go a lot lower, but this was our first major target after we kind of really failed up here this morning. So good trade, on the downside on the SPY after things really got rolling to the downside, after a big failure here in the morning.